Hi guys, welcome to the upcoming episode of Skilled by Masai, where we share the success stories of Masai students. These are the students who have defied all odds, challenges, roadblocks, hardships, everything in life, and eventually found success with the help of Masai. In this episode, I'm your host Tanya, and we have Mriganka as a guest who works at NODUCO as
Yeah.
an ST and has done full stack development course at Masai. In this episode, we are gonna know about lot of his life stories, tidbits, tat, why he chose Masai, his curriculum journey, placement journey, what transformation he felt after being there, after graduating from Masai. So keep continuing and watch us to know why skills are so important to get successful in life and what role technology is playing in that today, right? So let's continue. All right. Hi, Mriganka. How are
Hi, hi,
you?
hi. I'm fine. I'm actually like very good. Yeah, feeling
Yeah.
very happy and yeah, very excited actually for the podcast.
Pleasure is all ours. All right. So, how are you feeling today? How is the day going?
Yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday. It's rainy in Kolkata. It's not very sunny. It's a cloudy little, and I'm
Hmm.
feeling little excited and little nervous. Yeah, because I'm interviewing for the first time. Like that's it.
All right, nice. So, before we dive into your coding journey, right, about what did you do as a coder or how did you opt as this line, right? Let's just step back in your life and know more about how were you as a kid? Were you notorious or were you calm student? Right, and when you came to your 10th and 12th, did your parents pressurize you to put science, because obviously this is the basic thing that floats around. So like we want to know about all those things for you.
Yeah, from my childhood. I am notorious. Obviously, I'm not a very like calm and child kid. I'm not also studious. I'm not a studious student. But yeah, I'm good in studies. Always as good in
Okay.
studies. Not like yeah, in a mediocre or little good upper side of the mediocre. In my 12th, I chose science because I got a good marks in 10 and science, and math was my favorite subject. So there's no pressure from
Wow.
my family. This is my choice. In my entire career, every decision is picked by me myself. Like from college, from like
Wow.
what subject, everything I picked up. No, there is no family pressure actually. That's I can say. Apart from that, in 12th, like that was like 2 years. I struggle actually. Struggle means like I didn't good that much in studies in terms of in terms of academics. Then I choose diploma after
Hmm.
12th as a, in computer science, so obviously.
Okay.
But that was in the lockdown time. So like almost 1.5 years, I didn't go to like I didn't go to college. That is completely online. There's no studies. So yeah. So then I also got a chance in a good company as a defined role as a OEE, operation
Okay.
executive role. But
Okay.
unfortunately, I didn't get the join letter till now.
Oh
Get the
my
operator,
God.
but then run later.
Hmm.
That's and then I just like then I choose Masai to like continue my career and like go further.
Absolutely amazing. I think perfect. But I like that analysis of yours. I was not a mediocre, just above the mediocre. So I was very curious to know how do you come to such conclusions, but happy to hear. You liked maths and you knew about yourself. Like you were aware that what were my
Yeah.
likings and what I
Yes.
can go
Yes.
ahead,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes.
Absolutely. And I think no person in India is calm at a tender age of around 8 to 16 years. So that's a good sign actually. Yeah. Cool. So Mriganka, before we move ahead, I kind of understand that you just told that there was no joining letter, right? But there was some offer letter. So kind
Yes,
of
yes.
you face few challenges. This might
Yes.
not be a big challenge, but there are a lot many other challenges in personal and professional life, right, which really shook us or bring us to the knees, right? So how do you kind of, we want to know if you're comfortable about one challenge that really shook you in your professional or let's say personal life, and how did you come out of it?
No, in my professional life, there is no such challenge because I am just 23, because I just started my professional life, so I didn't face
Okay.
so much challenges. But in my personal life, yeah, I faced a lot of challenges. Mainly, I told that in the 11, 12 phase, actually, what happened, like in that age, we as a youngster, like we made a lot of mistakes in our life. Lot of,
Hmm.
yeah, mistakes. I also did a lot of big mistakes in like such kind of mistakes that took me away from my family also. That is something like very, yeah. So like I just like stay in a one room for hours, like that few months, few maybe around 1 year. That was the struggle time in my life, around 12. but
Oof.
uh, but I think that is the also the most thing I learned from the time. Also like I evolved after the time. I learned the things. I understand about life more in that phase. Yeah. So yeah, everything has a good part and also bad part. So the both comes together.
Right. So I think, Mriganka, it's a beautiful saying that, when you are in that fire, you feel sab kuch kho gaya, that's the end. But after some time
You
passes,
come
you
back.
realize it was for good. It was
No
meant
good.
to
Yes,
happen,
yes, yes,
right? I think that's a beautiful thing about challenges in life.
yes, yes.
In that moment, it's like finished, but after some time, it's like, thank God it happened, right? So it's like that. Cool. Thanks for sharing. On that note, I would like to ask, now you have been through Masai and through your college, right? So just wanted, before we go step by step to your Masai journey, right? Just wanted to know, like if I pose a question, skill versus degree. So what will you choose and what's your take on it?
Yeah, which is skill. Like there is no alternative of skills, because degree can be like in a nowadays, if you have money you can earn the degree. That's not a big deal. But skills you can't like earn the money. You have to put effort. You have to put a lot of time. You have to put
Yeah.
a lot of things into there to learn the skills. And company will pay like pay you for the skills. Company or anything like in the real world, like you will get paid for your skills. You will not get
Correct.
paid for a degree. Like that
Hmm.
time is gone actually. Nowadays, big companies also like more prefer to the skills, not to the degree.
Correct.
Because, yeah,
Correct. I think if you have a degree from very prestigious college and you're not
yeah.
able to perform, what will company do to your degree,
Somebody,
right?
yes, yes,
They
yes,
pay for your skills and not for your
yes.
degree,
Degree.
apparently. Very well stated, very well taken. Cool. So I think skills over degree for you, right? Cool. Now let's start, with step by step your Masai journey, because I'm sure every one of us is very eager to know. First and foremost, how did you find out about Masai?
Yeah, I think first time I saw a TV ad in TV mainly. Yeah, there's some ad. What after college? There's something like some kind of ad like this. And so Cecily, yeah,
Okay.
it'll Masai. So, but that was my first attendance for Masai. But after that, I was like trying to find some new job or something, because there's almost 6.5, 7 months almost there. I didn't receive any mail from that company. Company
Okay.
name is Infosys actually, a very big
Ah,
company.
I think
Uh,
it's out to everybody now.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I didn't get any mail. So then okay, let's try anything else. Then I just like, because I was trying to find something. I find another website that's called Relevel. If you know, I don't know, maybe don't know. Like that's the exam actually. So I go to the syllabus and I realize I have I can do it, because I don't know a lot of things about this. So I think I started to learn these things. Then I also realized, okay, I see never Masai. They teach these things. Okay, then I just signed up for Masai, and like I give my first test and like pass the test. From Masai, I joined here for mainly two reasons. That is, one is that like discipline, because in the nowadays information is actually available in YouTube, in many things you will get it. But in daily wise, in regularly to like in a systematic manner, like, that's the main thing which will Masai give to me,
Right.
and I was that was my expectation also. Okay, so and second thing is like the main thing is the mentorship, like the teachers, the
Hmm.
guide, like they will teach, they will give you the correct way when what to do, in what situation what to
Right.
do. So that's the main thing I looked into for Masai. And in Masai, the first the trial phase was like very easy for me, because I already aware of this technology and all. So it was very easy for me actually. And then actually, to be honest, like entire Masai journey was not tough for me, but I learned like how you manage your time effectively. That's the main thing. Like there's like 15 minutes break between two classes. So
Right.
I didn't waste the time. I just solved a DSA question in that 15 minutes. So like
Wow.
so so
Okay.
that's the thing. And also, we don't know. I'm also pursuing a degree into that time. Still I'm pursuing. I'm doing BBA actually. So I did Masai and BBA is together actually. To manage both the
Oh.
things.
Okay. Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Yes.
so
Correct.
that is also. So that's I learned how to manage your time like effectively.
Correct.
A lot of things in the journey.
All right. So, happy to know that you chose Masai. These were the things that led you to Masai, right? But still, there is a bridge that needs to be crossed, about finding out about something, but also, on the other hand, taking it, finalizing it and stepping into it, right? So, kind of what was that, Mriganka, that sure pointers that, okay, now I have to go to Masai.
Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, obviously, like before I took any decision, I like think about it. If I do it, what is the plus point? If I don't do it, what is the negative point? So
Hmm.
same things. I compare both the things, and I got the okay. Just there is a 1 month trial. Let's try
Hmm.
it. Let's see like what is the actual curriculum,
Yeah.
and how the instructors are, how the teachers and all the things. And and second thing is like I told that I took my decision myself. I didn't
Hmm.
depend on my family a lot.
Wow.
So that is the
Okay.
second that's why I just okay, just go into it, take a risk, let's see. Because like when you are going to do something defined, which is like
Yeah.
not so common, people will tell you a lot of things like don't do it. Maybe it will not like who can guarantee you like they will give you a job. Like lot of questions are like come into you, and but I don't know, okay, no issue, just go for it, let's see what happened. Okay.
Yes. Right. Got it. So cool. I think you are that one calculated person who sees pros and cons and take a balanced
Correct.
decision.
Yes, yes.
Good to know. Good to know that Masai felt into your balanced decision and you decided to come up. Right. So, Mraganka, when we step in into something new in life, right? A new, let's say, college, a new phase, a new boundary, right? We have some expectations. We all are humans, right? It's
Yes,
natural
yes.
to have. So, did you have any expectations with Masai?
Yeah, obviously I had expectation from Masai. That what I told, like the main thing is for like the curriculum and the system, mainly the system they provide. Because if you're in a system, like things get easy for you. That's
Yeah.
the main thing I feel. So
Okay.
that's the system. How, and obviously the instructor, the teachers, they obviously they matter. Obviously how they teach. Um, and because and thinking like people expect ki, like Masai will give you a job, because to be honest I didn't expect that. Expect that means like from the day one, I think Jogesh had told us like we're not guaranteed you a job, but we are guaranteed you the skill.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also stick to it like okay, I'll be skilled, I'll be learned whatever I can learn, and but after that I can also get a job by myself also. That is the
Wow.
confidence I have on like Masai.
That's amazing. So, that were your expectations, kind of, that instructors will be good, curriculum discipline will be
This
there,
is good. Yeah.
right? So all these things, absolutely, whenever you're stepping into something as an army coding school, these are
Yes.
all the basic expectations you
Yeah.
had, right? Now, getting ahead with the first unit, Mriganka, we have lot of other components to Masai journey, right? Construct week, evaluations,
Evaluation. Yeah.
assignments, hackathons,
Absolutely.
holistic development that goes up to resume, portfolio, GitHub, your revision batches. So it's designed in a way that you get end-to-end support
Yes.
till
Yes.
the
Yeah.
time you get placed, right?
Mhm.
So you're holistically 360 degree developed, right? So how was your experience regarding all those components or all those phases of Masai journey?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every phase has a unique experience. Obviously, the holistic development part, the
Hmm.
resume, and that hackathons, the portfolio. Because like sometimes like you need why I'm doing this. This is I don't think it's
Hmm.
needed because like mainly in the resume and like portfolio part, like instructor was like like correct this, correct this, correct this. Like they're so picky and like, but we think it's okay now. We can but after you complete that, when you but you realize okay, now this was important because every single detail was very important. But you don't
Yeah.
realize that in that time. But after you complete that, you realize it. Okay, no, it was important. And every time like you speak to the instructor, like I speak a lot of times, the Ankush sir and Venugopal sir. So yeah, so like you get the insights like. What you're doing good, what you're doing wrong. They tell like they
Yeah.
yeah, and you worked on that, keep improving, keep growing. So yeah, I talked to this instructor personally, so I have a very good experience like with the instructor also. And
Absolutely.
there's few IAs I used to catch into, and they're also
Hmm.
very helpful, also very good. Yeah, every time like you need them at the night 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we'll ping them and they'll get back to you. That's something, yeah, very good.
Absolutely. Cool. So, did the last part of resume, portfolio, and GitHub helped you? Kind of,
Yeah, yeah, helped a lot. Yeah, helped a lot because
okay.
like when you come to the placement, you understand that these things is very important to like to get your resume selected, to get your portfolio selected. That's the main thing because I think that like that is there's the front door. Like if you open that, then you can enter into the house. But if you not,
Hmm.
you can't open that, you get not get the opportunity to interview. So
Yes.
that is very important, like portfolio and that how unique it was, like how different it was from others, like how can you stand out from others because there is
Hmm.
competition obviously because there is like 1,500 students in a batch, so you have to be get ahead of them, you have to do something different, otherwise everything was like same, so that's tough for you. Yeah, so
Got it. Got it. Amazing, Mriganka. I think that's what Yogesh says, right? 70% is what you study, 30% is really how you show it,
I
right?
just saw it. Yeah.
So, absolutely, brilliantly put it down. Cool. So all these things, all these components, all these phases that faced kind of in the Masai journey, you came out of it successfully, right? Did it all make you placement ready as a confident placement ready person? Did it do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That absolutely. It makes me the person ready for 100%. One more thing I didn't mention, that is the construct week. I didn't mention it. That is also very helpful. Like very helpful. Like
Yes.
very helpful. So like that gives you an actual real world experience to you, and that
Hmm.
actually helps in your placement in your interviews. Company used to ask you about the projects, about your thing. You can tell about this thing, what you did. So that's very helpful.
Absolutely. I think Construct Week, for people who are wondering, is a 1 week where students come together as teams and
Team.
they work on a real clone of a real website that
Yeah,
they do it on Netlify, that they and then they present it as well, right, as a team. So there they the purpose over here is to showcase or build their soft skills, teamwork, and obviously the hardcore coding
yeah,
and
yeah.
DSA. right? So all these things come together into the picture, and this happens every unit,
every
right?
unit, every
Right
month.
from unit 1 to unit 6, it happens every unit. So 6 live projects for everyone out there, right? So great. I hope you had a great exposure in that, Mriganka,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I led my team for 3 or 4 times, so that was a great
Wow.
experience.
Wow.
Yeah,
So I'm sure, I mean, you might have learned a lot about managing teams
lot,
in
lot,
your
lot, a lot.
construct week, right?
Like, and as a team, as a leader, you have to perform in front of them. Like, if you perform,
Correct.
then your teammate will follow you, or like, you okay, listen to that person. They can do
Absolutely.
something. Yeah, so that is amazing. Yeah, I
Wow.
just that weeks I just didn't sleep also. Like, 48 hours sleep plus 4 hours.
Wow.
That's some, yeah,
Yeah. It's a kind of, it becomes a kind of a hackathon only,
hackathon. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
It literally translates into that. But
yeah.
because one week, one full project,
One full
so
project.
yeah, I think teaches you the, value of deadlines. I think the
Yes,
maximum
yes,
learning
maximum. Yeah, how
learning
much
is
kind of
out
can
there.
do with the short time? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, out of now all the journey, construct week, evaluation assignments, everything. So, what were your greatest 3 learnings that are still with you after Masai, right? That still helps you to become a better person. Maybe it's a mindset shift, maybe it's a regular habit, whatever, right? So,
Yeah.
is there 3 things? Can you please, if you would be able to tell us?
Yeah, the first thing is, like I told you, the DSA. I still doing DSA every day. Like, not maybe not maybe in a
Yeah.
4 times in a week. Some kind of, that's the
Hmm.
one habit I still continuing to do.
Wow.
Second thing is, like, every day learn something new. That's one thing, like Masai teachers, like learn every day something new, and just cope up with the
Correct.
speed. So what happened? A fun story in my job also. Like, when you come for the first month, so I was very fast. Fast means, like, what your task is giving to me, I was like done within 1 day, 2 days. My CEO was like,
Okay.
told me to, don't hurry. You can take your time, go slow. I told him, because that is my natural speed. That is like 1 year I
Oof.
go into those things.
Humble brag. The kind of humble brag happening here.
So yeah, so that's about, like, the habits. Like, you learn so quickly, quick learners. So that habit is
Yes.
still is there, yeah, after Masai
Hmm.
also. So yeah, mainly I focus on that part. Like, it still grow every day,
Absolutely.
little bit, and after a certain time, you'll get your goal. That's it.
Wow. Wow. So you told us 2. I want to hear one more if you could
Achha,
recollect.
two. Okay, yeah, there is two, and yeah, and third is obviously mentality shift. Mentality shift means, like, sometime in that, sometime something you didn't get it, like, tough thing comes in, you have to face, but like, you stick to it. Like, don't quit. Like, don't keep missing out. Have
Hmm.
to stick into it.
Absolutely.
Like, at least give some time to it. Think about 3 days to this. After Sunday, we'll get it. Automatically, you'll get it, but you have to stick to it. So that, like, the nature छोड़ना है. So that's the thing. That's the
Wow.
mindset.
Wow, to the point, simple and right. I think amazingly put. Mindset shift is something that happens whenever you enter as an employee, as a student, as a teacher, as a whatever you enter. It changes completely. There is nothing called as tough or difficult. It's only called as challenging, right? Learn about it. Keep learning and just overcome it, right?
Yes.
So I think beautifully put, and I think now it's running in your blood. So happy, to kind of know about it. Now coming to the most awaited questions around salaries and what did you do with that, right? So I am sure there might be some growth that you might have seen in your salary, the one that was given on you as a job offer when you passed on to
Yes.
the
Yes.
college, and when you graduated from Masai, and the amount of package that you bagged, right? So you need not disclose your absolute terms.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell in percentage, or in terms of X, what was the
Yes. Yes.
growth?
Yeah. It was 2.5x.
Okay, so you
20.
calculated that 2.5x?
Yeah. Yeah. Something on that.
Okay.
roughly.
Perfect. So were you happy about it?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm very happy about it.
Absolutely cool. Absolutely. What were your friends and family reaction?
Yeah, like they still think okay, when I start for first few months I didn't meet with my friends. Okay, so like they were like very angry on me, like why, well, how busy you are, how well I can, you are just 1 hour you can meet that. So that time I can
Hmm.
explain them ki, na, no, it was actually that hectic, that schedule, like I can do it. But okay, like after they completed it, after they get it, they understand. Okay, no, there was something. There was like something we was doing something.
Oh.
They understand now, and they understand. My family was always supportive. Throughout my journey, they always give a lot of support to me. And
Oh.
yeah, like they still okay, मतलब they still they didn't believe it in sense कि like मतलब ये हो रहा है, अच्छा मतलब ऐसा हो रहा है, like it is
Hmm.
happening. This kind of state still now. So yeah, because like I'm the first job holder in family, so
Is
that's the big
it?
thing. Yeah,
Oh
is
my
it?
God. Oh, no wonder your parents are still gulping in the fact that,
Yeah,
you are a successful job person doing literally coding,
uh,
right? Yeah, I think, yeah, you can take them out for a ice cream stroll and I'm sure they'll be happy and they'll be
yes, yes,
able
yes.
to gulp in that fact. Absolutely. Okay, happy to hear, that you are the first gen job holder in your family, and it's, I think, a very, very proud tag to have. I think you set an example for upcoming all your, cousins or kids in your family.
Yes.
So, absolutely proud of you, Mriganka, on that fact. I didn't know that. So, absolutely brilliant. All right. So, okay, one more googly question in the middle. So, wanted to know that, if Masai didn't exist, then what? It's an imaginary question, but yeah, I'm sure you might have done well only. But just if Masai didn't exist, then what?
Yeah, yeah. From my 12th, I'm a solo learner. Like I learned by myself a lot of things, like many things. Actually, coding also learned by myself. So,
Hmm.
is there is no Masai? I obviously I continuing that journey, but it will take a lot of time. That's the main thing. Like it will take a lot of time, a lot of effort. That like Masai is like certain time and the compacted actually. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. I'll keep doing that, and maybe after few years, I'll get that thing what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
So probably if Masai didn't exist, you would have been doing coding, but 4 years later,
Yeah,
right?
maybe
Not
later.
like 8 months, but 4 years later,
Later, maybe
right?
yes. Later, yeah.
Oof, that's a long time to spend.
Spend, yeah.
Yes, I think very good answer, very thoughtful. Yeah. So, if you have to define Masai in one word, what would it be?
I'll say opportunity for like there's a one word like it's an opportunity for everyone. Like anyone can grab this opportunity and they can do very well in their life. That's the opportunity for
That's
everyone, every
amazing.
student, if there's out there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Like such a, I think opportunity is what synonymous to the Masai, right?
Yes.
It
Yes.
really gives opportunity to everyone out there. Just
Everyone out
come,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
dream about it, work hard for it, and we'll
And
give you out the placements, right?
that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think amazing, truly beautiful word chosen for Masai. Cool, nice. So before we end, Mriganka, this beautiful conversation, I want to, give you a stage to speak to the viewers, right? About if they're confused joining about Masai or taking a step ahead in their life, right? They're unsure of something. So what would you say to them?
Yeah, I'll say to all of them, like just like there's a 1 month free trial. So come here, join, try by yourself. Just stick to the process because like that, sometimes you'll feel ki, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Just stick into the process. Listen to all the instructor, all the IAs, and like this Nupul sir, Jivesh sir, Pratik sir. Just listen to them. Whatever they're telling, just follow that process. And if you continue to follow that process and work hard, like think something out, like something like what can I do more? What can I do by myself also? Just
Yeah,
don't like don't just believe, don't just blindly like just only from a side. Just always try to do by something by yourself. Like what can I do? Defined. What can I add more to this? So yeah, that
absolutely.
will keep that will keep you out, like keep you side from the entire student. So that's keep you ahead from others.
Absolutely. I think what I could pick up is that there's nothing to lose,
Because
right, but everything to gain out there,
you
right?
know,
So give it a chance. It's anyways for free, and it's a free trial for 1 month,
and for
right?
1 month.
Right. So great. I
Tell me about
think yes,
Tell me
yes,
about it. Because to be honest, I also like there is a in my Masai journey. There is a day I told maybe someday I'll also get interviewed, and this is the day I told that to my peers, that my batchmate. So if you dream, it comes true. Like if you actually dream and work hard, that's the main thing. Work hard. So, like, yeah,
absolutely. Amazing, amazing. I think Mriganka beautifully put, straight to the point. You should come and give it a try before making a decision, right?
yeah.
So this is amazing. Cool. Perfect, Mriganka. So that brings to the end of our conversation. Thanks for your time. Thanks for those valuable inputs and the shifts you saw during Masai journey, right? So obviously we wish you that you keep earning 2.5x, 5x, 7.5, 8, 10, right? You just keep on climbing those ladders, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors, right? Thanks again for your time and see you all in next episode. Thank you. Bye bye,
Yeah, thank you.
Mriganka.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you. Yeah.
you.